Free Bionics Inc., are you ready?
Yes.
Let's get started.
Hello, everyone. My name is Janice Liu. I'm from Free Bionics. Over 2 million people worldwide live with mobility impairments. Medicine, surgery, regenerative medicine often fail to fully restore function. So the key reason is neuroplasticity requires repeat and closed-loop learning process. And robotics has good performance at this field. Japan is entering a super aged society. However, rehabilitation demands are quickly increasing. However, there are some problems in hospitals, such as labor shortage. And hospital management needs operation efficiently. Free Bionics provide data-driven exoskeleton. We integrate data with exoskeleton to make rehabilitation more effective and smarter. With the data, we can evaluate the weakness of patients and improve the communications between therapists and patients, and share the therapist experience with junior therapists by data. With exoskeleton, it can lead patients to move in the right direction and adjust the motions, and improve the quality of the repeat motion training. The most important is it can enhance the sensory feedback for neuroplasticity. So data tells us what to do, and the exoskeleton helps the body to do it right. You can compare the two videos. It's totally different after 4 minutes usage. So data-driven exoskeleton can regain ability in minutes. Our free work, this is our product. And we have 3 main strengths. The first is it's very easy to wear. You can see the users can transfer from a wheelchair by himself and fasten the strap, that's all. The second is highly customized. One device can fit almost all the users. The third is under the training steps and see their own progress. Free work is designed from the user's perspective. So users can transfer from a wheelchair easily and quickly resize the robot. And the robots can provide nature gain pattern and no back design and human factor designs. So users can feel comfortable to wear. And the users can adjust the gain parameters. At least the robot can be easy to carry. It can be put into a suitcase. This is nimble. It's a single joint device. It's for users with weak legs. The function is muscle training, joint mobility exercise, and when you want to walk, it can help you to walk. So Free Bionics can empower Japanese and elderly. This is a typical session you use our technology in hospital. One therapist can do the training with several users, and patients can do the training anytime, anywhere, and get the real-time feedback. Normally, one therapist can just take care only one patient per hour. But with our system, the therapist can take care one or two or three patients per hour. So hospital do more with less and expanding patients' care without expanding staff. So look at the benefits of hospital management. So robots can lighten the road and provide provides more rehabilitation and faster recovery. And hospital can attract more patients and get patients' trust. The most important is hospital can extend into home care. So that's why 1/3 medical center level hospitals in Taiwan use our products. We have received several awards in United States and China, Japan, and Europe. Our next step is home rehab, because our product is portable to home and intuitive for users. So we are the only one exoskeleton company who can own the key to the home-based rehab market. We want to make smart rehabilitation available for everyone, not just in hospital, but also at home. And rehabilitation should be part of daily life, not just medical treatment. In the future, we will expand from the rehabilitation field to sports and industrial field. We will cooperate with Japanese company. So if you feel interested, and feel free to contact with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Free Bionics Link. Now, let's move on to the Q&A session. Oh, do you have a question? Okay.
How is your current performance status quo in terms of the financial figures?
Costs. And the financial cost is about because we manufacture.
My question is about the revenue, not
revenue.
your cost.
The revenue, I think the revenue is because the market is very big now, and because the target is very many people. So we have the revenue is not so clear in my I don't know the revenue now.
Okay, understood. And who invests your company?
We have Taiwan company invest, and the company is big. The biggest one ICT company invests us, and we have Japan distributor invest us. Yes.
Can you tell me why you're the only company that can own the home market?
Home market.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? Why can you and others not?
Yes, because the first one is portable to home. Most of the exoskeleton is very big, huge, and expensive. And our exoskeleton is small and it's not heavy. For example, the nipple is just 2 kilograms. And the second one is intuitive for user. It's easy to use it, operate it. And compared to other products, they have sensor on their bodies. And if you have to use a sensor, you have to cooperate with therapists. So it's not impossible to expand the business to home-based. And as this, we can price a variable price for users. Our business can start at $350 US per month to rent our robots to the personal. Yes.
Thank you very much. Big applause for Free Bionics Inc. Thank you very much for the great presentation. Thank you very much. Our next presenter is Coastal Link Inc. So let's have him right here. Big applause, please. Whenever you're ready. Are you ready?
Okay.
Let's get started.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tomi Takimoto, CEO of Coastal Link. This is the actual view from a vessel navigating offshore at night, a world of complete darkness where the only thing to rely on is voice radios. The truss is a many ships sail without this equipment. This is the current state of the seas. The Coastal Link will aspire to be the sun that lights their way, not only for the safety of seafarers, but also as a vital step for humanity to make use of the oceans. The vast space that covers 70% of our planet's surface. Now let us move on to explain about our business. Our business focusing on developing a maritime communication platform to drive the digital transformation platform to drive the digital of ship and ports. As I originally worked as a seafarer, I am deeply motivated by the desire to reduce maritime conditions. And here is our team with background in government, startups, manufacturing, and militaries. We are truly a strong team, ready to bring a fresh fleet into the maritime world. I believe that most people are not familiar with how communicated at sea actually works. From the starting point to the goal, there are 6 steps involved. This is just saying hello on the phone. How do you think? Based on this pain point, we established the 2 hypotheses shown here, which become the foundation of our companies. Here is a concept picture. The demand for maritime communication is the highest around ports. 9% of the total demand is within about 10 kilometers from the shore. About service requires an internet connection. This area is within mobile coverage. In addition, satellite communication services, such as Starlink, offer maritime plans, covering a vast area at sea. For vessels not equipped with Starlink, VDES can be used. VDES is scheduled to be recognized as mandatory onboard equipment starting in January 2028. This standard introduced the concept of digital to maritime communication for the first time. Currently, maritime communication relies on one-to-one voice transmissions. This means port operator must repeat the same information like sea conditions, whether to each vessel individually. In addition, foreign flag vessels often face language barriers. And because the system is voice only, crew cannot prioritize information. As a result, even urgent messages may be missed or delayed, increasing safety risks. With Coastal Link, maritime communication shift from one-to-one voice calls to a broadcast-style text systems. This reduces the heavy reliance on voice radio and eases the workload for port operators. Importantly, when voice is used, crews know its signals are high priority information. Another issue is the lack of communication with small vessels. While large ships are equipped with radio, most small vessels do not have such systems. This leaves almost no way to directly communicate with port or large ships aside from voice or light signals. As a result, the risk of collisions remains high, but the cost would be overwhelming for small operators. Most people at sea today have smartphones. With Coastal Link maritime communication can be done directly through a browser. No need for expensive equipment, and it allows port and large vessels to receive location data from small boats. Land is service for port authorities, accessibility directly through a web browser. The service is available through an annual subscription plan with one account provided per port. Air is service for ship operators, available as an app. This application can show the vessel's location sharing via device GPS. Ocean is service for ship operators. This enables ships without mobile or satellite connectivity to connect directly to Coastal Link. This slide shows our market opportunity. Our initial focus is the Japanese port market, estimated at $43.8 million. Ships have always been offline, meaning SaaS could never reach them. With Coastal Link vessels turned into floating offices fully connected to the digital world, the meaning we are not just expanding SaaS reach, we are opening a new blue ocean market at sea. This is the upside, transforming ship from isolated carriers into hubs of digital productivities. Coastal Link is committed to building a smart planet where humanity can make full use of our planet's limited resources. We will continue accelerating each of our initiatives to reach these visions. Join us as we navigate this blue ocean together. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Coastal Link Inc. Big applause for Coastal Link Inc. Thank you very much. Now moving on to the Q&A session. Do you have any questions, please? Please, judges. Okay, thank you very much. Once again, give them a big applause. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Okay, that was very insightful. And now let's continue. Our next challenger is Toroidal Propulsion.
Righty.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get started.
Alrighty. Hi, everyone. Well, before introducing my project, let me introduce myself. My name is Ken Yusef Nakamura, and I'm an engineer making drones and airplanes and cars. Well, from my youth, I was so passionate and I was so into machines, transportation, more likely. So I was, well, watching airplanes and cars and ships all day long. And my passion still goes on. Well, I'm building those for 20 years right now, and I'm still willing to continue. And do you like ships? Well, I do. And I do like shipping industry, but I just found the shipping industry is facing the great problem. Well, whether you like it or not, shipping industry is a very key factor for transportation in the world. Shipping transport is, transport itself in global, there's shipping is costing the more than 86% right now. So there are over 100,000 vessels in operation right now. And to go forward, of course, ships needs to burn fuel. So the total cost of fuel is 29 trillion Japanese yen. 29 trillion yen is a huge number. And of course, you might know the fuel price is rising and it's alarming rate. The profit of ship transport is at risk. Environmental damage cannot be ignored as well. Global goal has been set to decrease CO2 to net zero to in 2050, but the target is very difficult, to be honest. Why? Because ships are the oldest transportation for humankind, and most parts are ultimately optimized already. I said most. Some parts are not. What you see are ship propellers, and those are mostly 100 years old. As you see, the shape has not been changed for this 100 years, and efficiently wise, it's not being optimized for this 50 years. So everybody thought the propellers are ultimately optimized, just like umbrella. This does not need to change. Well, is it though? I worked in drone industry for a while, about 15 years, and I was interested in a new type of propeller. This unique shape is called toroidal. It's been proven that this shape can decrease noise, vibration, and make it more efficient. I want to explain why it's efficient, but I'm gonna need another 60 minutes for aerodynamics lecture, so just allow me to skip that, sorry for that. Using toroidal propeller for ships can make drastic improvement for fuel efficiency. On the data, it achieved 20% improvement on average and 26% maximum. This number far exceeds other eco-solutions in the market today. So toroidal propellers are good, extremely good. But why nobody is using that? Well, there are some reasons. Firstly, designing and analyze the toroidal propeller is quite difficult as the technology is very new. There's no software can analyze toroidal shape accurately. Casting is also a hard part. Casting metal to complex shape is almost impossible. Milling is, well, to be honest, milling difficult shape is unhinged. To solve those problems, well, I need a good team, strong team, so I assembled. Well, with the help of Professor Mutsuda, expert of designing ships, and Professor Yamamoto, expert of welding ships, we are ready to solve those problems. Other members are also experts in own areas. We created newly developed software specific for toroidal shape, started using metal wire 3D printer instead of casting for manufacturing its complex shape. The three hardships that I explained is now becoming soft-ish. Yes, the tech is quite new, so we have some tasks still, but we are approaching social implementation. Let me explain some of our core competence. We are now making unique design process that automatically generates optimized toroidal shape fitted for each specific vessels. This enables each propellers generate maximum efficiency in every cases. We have testing site for tangible analysis and manufacturing site in Hiroshima University. With those, we can make our design and manufacturing process more precise and accurate. We are working very hard to be the world's first toroidal propeller builder for large vessels. And with our solution, there's numbers. Although the price of the propeller goes up, well, due to the complexity of the manufacturing process, the propeller can reduce 100 million yen each year for fuel costs and generate CO2 credit at the same time. So our product will be the most cost-effective and eco-friendly product for shipping industry. And we are still a small team, but now making small propellers, and we are building bigger. Our ambition is gigantic and ready to make bigger products. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Big applause for Toroidal Propulsion. And we are having Q&A time. If you have a question, raise your hand, please. No question? Okay. Thank you very much. Once again, big applause for Toroidal Propulsion. Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。Thank you. Now we are moving on to the next challenger. Next presenter is SYNRA. Okay, whenever you're ready. Are you ready, SYNRA? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get started.
Hello everyone, I'm Kohei Shimasaki. I'm an associate professor in Hiroshima University, and I have launched my startup company last month. I'd like to explain about snapshot vibration camera for manufacturing DX. We'd like to focus on how to accelerate the processing speed. This is a challenge. You can imagine. We are focusing on vibration phenomena. Vibration information indicates the health condition of the machine or equipment. In this case, generally, they need to attach lots of sensors to the target to get known the health condition of the manufacturing. Instead of that, we would like to capture the health condition with high-speed vision. We can detect micro vibration to the object, and we can cut 90% time loss. So this is snapshot vibration monitoring to the target. As I mentioned, it took lots of time to inspect the health condition. Instead of that, after installation of this camera, we can capture the health condition from the target. This technology is millisecond order based processing. So this is just 90% time reduction in diagnosis because general sensors need to be attached to the object. Without attaching any sensors, we can predict the health condition. So that's why we call one snapshot for quick health check. Our technology can visualize the 3D dynamics from the object. Then we can show the 3D dynamic digital twin visualization here. For example, rotary machine and car seat and compressor and drone and several numbers of objects. So this is an example how to visualize a vibration condition. These red vectors show the displacement information of the bridge after big vehicles going through. After getting that information, we can visualize the 3D dynamics information. As I mentioned, this dynamics information indicates the health condition of the bridge in this case. So this kind of a vibration is very important to inspect. This is a go-to-market plan. We would like to expand to the global market. We would like to focus on 1K enterprise customers by 2030. This is a business model. After getting the license from the university, then we would like to provide the solution package with software and hardware. We have already attained 11 patents in Japan. We would like to expand to the global patents as well. There are several numbers of partners. We have already verified the accuracy and some experiments. So this is a market prioritization strategy. First of all, this technology needed to verify the accuracy into the actual company. We would like to collaborate with R&D department of the company. Then after that, we can implement the solution package to the factory line. This is a financial projection. This is our team. We have already global team and an engineer. So we can make some product from research-based technology, and then there are global partners already. We have been selected by Mass Challenge before, then we're ready to go to global market. So this is a vision and impact. We would like to make the global standard utilizing this technology. From Hiroshima to global standard, we would like to achieve. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, please let me know. Thank you.
Thank you. Big applause for SYNRA. Yes, let's have a Q&A session. Do you have a question? Anyone? Oh, okay. Okay.
Hi, I'm Ting Zhi from Singapore. I'd like to ask you whether you have tried your solution in any industry applications or analyzed any real-world failure before. Thanks.
Thank you. We are just trying to get the status of the pumping and robots in the factory.
Pumps and robots in the factory.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Because I saw Texas University, I think, working together. I thought that in oil and gas there could be some applications for this. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we have another question from the lady in the black.
Thanks for the presentation. And you mentioned that it seems that the core technology is licensed from Hiroshima University. Is it exclusive, or otherwise they can license this technology to other competitors?
Yeah, this is a very important thing. So last month we just launched this company, so we are struggling to negotiate with the patent department in the national government. So that's undergoing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any more? All right. Thank you very much. Once again, that was SYNRA. Thank you very much. Okay. We have another presenter. Next presenter is SourceSU. Okay, SourceSU, are you ready?
Thank you.
Let's get started.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am the CTO of the SourceSU, which provides the safe, sustainable, scalable, high-performance deep tech for global water innovation. This is very, very important for human in the 21st century. We have a very big problem on the water. Each day, 800 children die because of the polluted water to become the digestive sick. And also, still, we have very emerging issue of the PFAS worldwide. Even in the groundwater of the Mongolian, their water very much polluted by PFAS. All the country has a very serious issue on that. So now we need to solve the wide range of the problem. Our solution, innovate by super ultra low pressure membrane. Generally, reverse osmosis membrane operate at 0.6 over higher pressure, but ours is possible to operate at 0.2 tap water pressure very easily, and show the twice or three times higher water permeability. So using the university system, we can provide the any kind of the RO membrane, which is only the university who can provide this type of the wide range of the membrane. And we have a very high level of the equipment to analyze. And our technology is backed up by the 6 patents worldwide. And our membrane has a lot of the advantage. Ultra low pressure at 0.2 of the tap water, high rejection rate, and energy saving worldwide. If you use your water purifier with booster pump, lot of the consumption of energy. And our membrane, we got the NSF, National Sanitation Standard Institute, American National Institute standard of the RC 58. Only in Japan, we have this certification. United States, they have the 50 certification. Let's see. Our membrane is very, very strong. This is the EPA's proposal to take off the PFAS from the tap water. But you can see, it's essential to use the activated carbon primary filter to take off the chlorine, because normally RO membrane very much attacked by chlorine. But our membrane is very strong against chlorine, so not necessary to use the primary activated carbon. So as a result, our RO membrane water purifier is very simplified, and smart structure is possible. And you can see we provide already, and now every country we tested our membrane system. This is in China. You can see, this is commercial, and this is Shishu University. You can see more water can penetrate, connected to tap water directly. This is the first time. This is just innovation. And also in Canada, at the Quebec area, people have sacrificed a lot of the pollution of PFAS because of the icing for aircraft at the airport. But it's possible to reduce up to 1 nanogram per liter from the 350 nanogram per liter PFAS. And we tested in Vietnam also. And in Vietnam also, people have the daughter program for tap water safety. And we tested. And in Vietnam, rich people, rich family, about 5 million, and only 0.5% of rich people, rich family, we want to provide our system. And when we compare the commercial one in China, this is the top sell water purifier system. This is for 5-member family, generally 150 watt necessary for pump. But ours is no need for pump. And we compared also in Vietnam commercialized water purifier. Ours is 2 to 3 times higher water penetration, so we don't need no more the pump, electricity, and also the such kind of the water tank. We also tested, because this RO membrane is very easy to operate at 0.2 low pressure. So the hand pump, Indian people are very happy to use good water. And we started from Vietnam, very beautiful family. They tried and evaluated very nice water purifier. And we planned to IPO at 2030 and growing healthy every year, the market. And we would like to use the investment for production of these materials. But already a lot of the company, even from China, from India, almost from all worldwide, we have now requesting to become the good partner of our company. So the production of the purifier as well as B2B and B2C is our strategy. And our company, SourceSU, this is just water purifier is going to Red Ocean, but we would like to become the Tesla from the motor car company field, because Tesla is one of the big success, and we can provide new innovative technology for water purification for all the human being healthy and rich life. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. That was very inspiring. Thank you for the great presentation. Now we are moving on to the Q&A session. Raise your hand, please. Have a Q&A session.
I have 3 questions. The first one is that do you see any weakness for this new material, this new membrane? And the second question is, what is the cost structure like compared to the existing solutions? Is it more cost efficient? And the third question is, has it been mass produced already? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Our membrane is based on the polyamide, and we including the special cellulose nanofiber to add the membrane for innovative performance. And the cost is almost similar, but our technology is deep tech, so we would like to sell about 10 times higher price in the market for our water purifier. But for OEM, we would like to compete with commercial, the present current materials. And the third one is what?
Has it been mass produced already? Is it in the market right now, mass produced already?
Yeah, we are already in your university company, university production system. It's possible to provide to the market for faster stage. But already in parallel, several companies now, our technology are transferring to this membrane company. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Gaspar from Shipeng Technology. 皆さんこんにちは。私 Gaspar です。よろしく。Okay, Shipeng Technology, you no need learning, just ask. Okay, we are focused on digital twins and AI platform company. We focus on construction industry by using our technology to service from design and developing and after management, one-stage solution. So basically by this goal, we have including the skill regarding the BIM model, AR, AI big data, and robot dog into our platform for one-stage solution. Okay, so what exactly we're trying to fix the problem is from human. As we know, in Taiwan and Japan, we face same challenge. We don't have enough manpower for construction industry, and people will make mistake. So when you make mistake, your project will go delay. And when your project delay, your cost will going to increase. When your cost increase, your quality control, they have some issue. And key point is, this construction industry, they need high professional people going to doing. And now we don't have enough professional people. That's the way we're trying to solve. Okay, so our solution is using our AI platform by link the BIM model, robot dog, and AR. Okay, step one, make it you easy to understand. We from 2D CAD, AutoCAD drawing, convert, become the 3D BIM model. So from here, you are easier to find out what is the issue before you start development the building. And after that, we're using our data integration with our 3D BIM model, so we can calculation our costing. First floor, how many concrete I'm using. Second floor, how many metal. Third floor, what kind of the equipment we're using. And then we give the distant information for what we're trying to develop in the area. So the worker, the developer will be easier to find out information and start doing the job. Step two, make it easier calculation well. We put all the information to our AI platform. So no matter how many issue tracking, then what is the progress? You no need to learning. You just ask in our platform, the right to get the answer. How many progress we have right now? What kind of issue we're tracking right now? Next is what is the project we come to? So far, how many percentage we are achieved? You just asking. Stage three, okay, we compare with BIM, AR, and data together by using digital twins XR. So you have to take the paper, and you have someone who is very professional and going to one by one check. They have a follow drawing, they have a follow structure, they have a doing the well. But now it's different. You can using just like iPhone or the glass put in here because we have all the data together. So you can easier to know right now for whole of the building, they have a follow the drawing or not. And I can easier to get what is the quality they have a doing properly or not. And what is the percentage about this project. Very direct and straight. Okay, so basically by this solution, we can easier to reduce your construction cost. So far our real case study, we save at least from 6% for whole the development cost. We're going to low down you changing any project delay or any design issue. By low down, no matter it's from the people are slowing or speed up that one. So we can speed up the project speed, okay? So for this market opportunity, we have by the research report, for Taiwan, we have 12 billion. For Japan, they have 600 billion of market size. Whole of the Asia, they have 1.2 trillion. Because this is the traditional construction industry, but there also is a new market. Okay, so we're doing the first day. Okay, then for Shipeng Technology, we are focused in Taiwan and we're trying to into the global market. So our first station is for Japan because we have the same pain we are facing, same challenge we are facing. Okay, so regarding Taiwan, we have over 9,000 of construction company. In Japan, they have over 40,000 construction company in there. So our plan is for take the market share in there. They totally have a 12.8 billion. For our business strategy, also very straight. We just focus on this industry, and we will try to create for our partner who have interest in co-working with us, no matter it's from ESG or distributor or reseller. In Taiwan, we already over 10 of the partner company to work with us and then to get the project into. Okay, so for our business, the modeling, we have a 3 business model. First one is project-based to service the construction company from first beginning to management of the project. And because our platform is SaaS model, so we have an AI SaaS model platform. And third one is regarding our robot dog. We go into listing. Each project, they definitely will need these 3 of the business. So that is our way. And for our Shipeng Technology, our goal is we try to IPO in United States or in Japan under 2028. We believe if we can achieve the goal by 5% of Taiwan market share and 0.3% for Japan market share, we definitely can achieve the goal. Okay, so why we have to do it this way is because this is very new market, and we have a high technology here. And for our case study, this company, they was facing a challenge. They have to change for whole the design join, and designer tell them they have to spend for 4 months, sorry. But we just only using 1 week and help save for all. And in this case, we save 5% of development cost. Okay, so for Shipeng Technology, we're just only 2-year company, but we are ready from 0 to 1. We land in the market, and we get a customer for 4, and we also have 6 projects in our hand. Yeah, we also get AWS support in there. My personal, last 10 years, I stay in Singapore doing the big data analytics, so I quite really know when I own data, what kind of the application I can do in. And for my team, they have over 20 years for sales strategy in Taiwan. And for whole of my team, they have a 5 to 10 years experience. That's my company. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. That was Shipeng Technology, very strong and very persuasive. Great presentation. Now we are moving on to the Q&A session. Do you have a question?
Thank you for your presentation. I have one question. Could you elaborate on your strategy for scaling your solution in the Japanese market, and what specific sectors you see on the most promising in Japan at the first step?
Okay, so in Japan, with a strategy, first one, we were going to looking for local partner, and from here to start explore our market. And because we have the AWS support, they also going to introduction from Japan customer to us. That is the way we are going to link to. In the meantime, we will join the competition in international to make people know us. As so far today, we already get some invites from the big company like Mitsubishi, like FAG, level interesting to discussion. Yeah, that is the way. Hope I can answer you.
Understand. Thank you.
Thank you very much. More questions? Okay. Please go ahead.
Okay. So you're based in Taiwan, and how many cases have you done in Taiwan? And among them, how many of them are project-based, and how many of them convert into subscription or recurring revenues?
So far in Taiwan, we have 4 customers and 6 projects in our hand. So everyone, the situation are different. So like just now I sharing that one, they're facing the design issue. And some of people, they're facing not enough the manpower. So using our solution, we can automation to solve that. Then other one of the case, they want to go into digital assets, this one. So we build a whole building, become the digital assets for them, so they can easier to management and calculation. Yeah.
How about the revenue stream? Like how many of them are project-based, and has there been any recurring revenues for your company?
You mean the customer size?
No. How do they pay to you? It's a one-time revenue or
Oh.
a recurring revenue?
Okay, we calculation the money is by the pin. Okay, so we will charge first time by 30% for total of the project. And then in the meantime, they were using our platform, so we will charge by account. Each person one account. So how many workers they are work for this project means how many account. And one person is $10 USD per month. Yeah, and usually the project size will become $80, like a few million to 50 million. Yeah, will be this range. It depends the project size, how big or how small. If they have a 1,000 pen, they will around like 50 million NT dollar for one project. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Once again, big applause for Shipeng Technology. Thank you very much. That was a great presentation. Oh, we're having a great time. What? Please? No problem. That's okay. Thank you very much. And please welcome our next presenter, aiESG. Oh, you already ready? Are you ready? Okay. Let's get started.
Try to touch this mic. So, thank you very much for having me today, and I really appreciate this precious opportunity. I'm Daikichi, a CEO of aiESG. aiESG is a sort of AI startup specialized in ESG evaluation, environmental, social, and governance evaluation. And also, aiESG is a kind of spin-out of Kyushu University Urban Institute, which is now one of the cutting-edge top leading institute in Japan, specialized in ESG evaluation. For example, Kyushu Daigaku Urban Institute have been publishing a kind of SDGs report with United Nations for these 10 years. As a startup, aiESG is now having a fundraising in total $4.5 million US so far, and also since foundations we've been supported by Google for startups, and also we've been selected as one of the Forbes Asia 100 watch list. So aiESG is a kind of fast-growing and steadily growing AI startup. So from here, I'd like to explain my issue we're now tackling. So currently, now corporations are facing increasingly complex regulations, ESG regulations to follow. So, for example, one report says that one large US apparel company failed to disclose and measure their human rights violation risks, and that leads to approximately $100 billion of loss of opportunities. So now lots of major huge companies have been trying to how to measure and how to disclose the ESG information so effectively. And thankfully, now aiESG has been supporting a lot of huge enterprises in Japan. For example, in most recent case, we've been supporting TNFD report writing of TNFD report for Norin Chukin Bank, which is one of the huge finance company in Japan. So let me introduce why we are now so selected by so large, huge enterprises in Japan. So this is the actual dashboard we are now providing with to our customers. So first, we select business or products we are going to analyze. And also, we just pick up one of the ESG indicators we like to see. But by just clicking a few times to see the ESG impact, then by running cutting-edge AI, and we are now successfully calculate ESG impacts throughout their supply chains. And as you can see, we can also see the in detailed information of ESG impacts of the supply chain. And as you can see here, we can see in which tier first, tier second, or tier third, where is the highest, where there is a highest impact in the supply chains in terms of the sustainability. So let me introduce two strengths of aiESG analysis. One of them is we can track entire supply chain the input data we need to analyze this data is just only cost structure data. So what you use, what you consume in order to produce one product. And secondly, the other strength is the number of ESG indicators we can analyze. Of course, we can see the greenhouse gas emissions, but also energy consumption, water consumption, and also air pollution. And uniquely, we can quantitatively see the human rights violation risks. For example, here, child labor risk, forced labor risk hours, etc. So in total, now we can see 3,290 ESG indicators for our clients. So based on these technology, cutting-edge technology, thankfully, we are now increasing our revenue by 200% year by year. So steadily and so fast growing. So as you can see in this picture, so since our foundation, we've been supporting around 30 major companies in Japan, and also most of them are kind of national companies. One of these are really huge companies. So finally, I'd like to explain why such kind of technology is used by our companies, and let me show you several case studies, cases how our clients are using our technology for their business. So first example is, as I showed you in the first slide, the case of the Norin Chunkin Bank. Actually, their issue is that they need to measure and disclose their environmental impact for their sustainability report. They have their portfolio contains lots of companies. So if they need to see the ESG impacts one by one, then it's really cost consuming in terms of time and money. But by leveraging our AI technology, they reduced on cost and time. Actually, we can see the environmental impacts necessary to publish the TNFD report, of course. And also we can see the ESG impacts throughout the entire supply chain for all the companies inside their portfolios. Then they have successfully reduced their time and their money, and that was really a fantastic case. Another case is a kind of promotion. For example, this is the case of Yamete, one of the so tasty, one of the most famous tea brand in Japan. And actually, they want to export their tea all over the world, especially to Europe. But in terms of the environmental social impacts, that was one of the issues that hesitated them to export their products. But we can see the human rights risk of the human rights violation. We can prove their product is safe in terms of environmentally and socially. So now we analyze their Yamete tea brand and push their back in order to make their exports more and more productive. So I think now time's coming, and thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Big applause for aiESG. Now moving on to the Q&A session. If you have a question, please raise your hand.
And I have two questions. The first one is that can you elaborate more on your business model? And the second one is, on average, how much time does it take for your client to implement this system?
Oh, thank you very much. So in terms of business model, we've been, as a kind of technology startup, we've been kind of partnership selling business model. Our resources is put mainly for developing R&D, so developing a new AI. And with the partnerships with, for example, consultancy firm, we can make a kind of project for ESG disclosure with our consultancy firm. So we can reduce our resources for sales and just put our output of the, analysis to our clients. And as of the second question, the time, it's really approximately it takes 1 to 2 months for making an output, because we need some information from our clients to precisely analyze ESG information.
Sorry, I have 2 more questions.
Yes.
The first one is that for your model, are those data proprietary data, or anyone other else can also use those data to train their own model? And can you explain how AI applied? Can you give me an example? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. On the first point, the data point, each data point is publicly available data. For example, the data published by the United Nations on the International Labour Organization, etc. But the important point is that in order to make it for business, or in order to make it constructed for analysis, we need to create sort of the databases. So this sort of which kind of data should be used and how to use such kind of data point is our technological strength, I think. And as of the second point, AI model, yes. As of the AI model, in order to make this supply chain model, this is a kind of model. So I mean, machine learning based model. So in order to create this supply chain database, training data is a kind of public data I just explained. And we set a kind of macroeconomic machine learning model in order to, I can say, mimic this sort of supply chain. And in order to make an output, we use this sort of technology.
Thank you very much. Once again, big applause for aiESG. That was a great presentation. Okay, our next presenter is Archeda. Please welcome Archeda. Are you ready? Oh, no, not yet. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, thank you for today's precious opportunity. My name is Ayano Kido from Archeda Corporation. Today, I will introduce our service. My name is Ayano, and co-founder and director of this company. And I'm a Master of Engineering and founded and successfully already exited space media. And formerly, I founded the satellite data platform service, and now I use satellite data and make a new service now. And this is about Archeda business model. We focus on the three customers. First one is carbon credit project developer, and second one is carbon intermediary, and third one is credit buyer. This is one of the carbon credit industry overview. And we first focus on the carbon credit project developers. And carbon credit developers have issues that the project face the issues that the increasing challenge in the balancing monitoring costs with the increasing demand for the accuracy and credibility of carbon credit. Especially nature-based carbon credit, we have to monitor the large-scale forest and large-scale paddy field and so on. So we have to monitor we have to manage a lot of people and to monitor a lot of scale. So it's difficult for us to reliable monitoring, to make reliable monitoring. And since around 2020, a series of greenwashing scandals involving the carbon credit has emerged. So international standards such as VCS, by BELA have raised the requirement for monitoring, demanding higher accuracy, transparency, and frequency. So carbon credit developers must meet increasing complex monitoring requirements while balancing and cost and credibility. So this is our solution. We developed the digital MRV solution for nature-based carbon credit by combining satellite data, AI model, and statistical modeling for reliable and scalable carbon monitoring. This is our one of our forest areas monitoring systems. We develop and combine the satellite data, and we provided the service to monitor the carbon credit field, carbon credit making field, and around the field, and so on. And this is agriculture field service. We assess the eligibility field and monitoring the project areas implementation progress. And lastly, we assessment of the emission reduction and carbon removal impacts. This is our business model. We providing analytical solutions across all over the project life cycles, evolving from usage-based and SaaS business models with recurring revenue driven by continuous monitoring. This is our traction. We focus on the Southeast Asian market. So we now established the project in the Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Indonesia, and Japan. And advancing collaboration with leading institutions such as JAXA, MUFG, and Mitsubishi Electric Corporation, and so on. And we also make an MOU with the Indonesian Governmental Institute. This is a market potential. The carbon credit market could expand by up to nearby 100 times by 2015. In this growing landscape, our realistically addressable market is approximately $1.9 billion. And this is our key strengths. We are combining the satellite data monitoring system and carbon credit methodologies, advanced analytics, and field data to deliver reliable and science-based MRV solutions. We collaborate with as I say, the advanced technology and research partners like JAXA. And we also collaborate with the real field. So we gather a lot of field data from forest and from paddy field and so on. So we combine the models and using models and satellite data. And we also we have deeply understanding of the international certification methodologies and active involvement in rulemaking. So we combine these strengths, and we have a very unique position of this market. This is our team. I am here, and our bottom side is our engineering team. We have a lot of international global engineer using satellite data, or especially on AI and so on. So we gather the strengths of this team and make the new rules of the carbon credit market. This is our vision. In the future, we aim to develop solutions for credit buyers and investors, not only the carbon credit developers. Ultimately building trusted platform that enable the creation and investment highly reliable nature-based credit. And we focus on the IPO by 2031. So this is all of my presentation. Now we are looking to collaborate with project developers, project investor funds, and corporate and credit buyers and research institutions in the Asia, Southeast Asia, and so on. So please take me free to ask me the question, and please contact me in the LinkedIn or WhatsApp and so on. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Big applause for Archeda. Oh, that was a great one. So we are moving on to a Q&A session. Do you have a question?
Hi. Good sharing. Could you share with us more on the project that you do in a few countries, including Vietnam?
Project example?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, this one?
Yes. How long does it take in one project, and what is the result after that? So why do you need to test in 5 different countries? Of 6, right? 6 different countries.
That means is the why those country we choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the question. First, in Japan, we have a lot of project developers on the startup company. And the project developers mainly focus on the Japanese project developers mainly focus on the Southeast Asia, because Southeast Asian country has a lot of the nature resources. And our competitor, and on the other hand, our competitors focused on mainly Africa and other European field. So in the Asia, we don't have a lot of competitors. So one of the nature, the point of the nature resources and market potential, we focus on these Southeast Asian market. Is that
So for the project that you are running, let's say in Vietnam, how long does the project run?
Now, last year we started the project, and now the project developers try to make the project and try to make the project. So this is the first steps of the carbon credit project, and in the carbon credit to make the carbon credit project, maybe monitoring terms, maybe 10 years or so, about 10 years. So we continue to make the service. We continue to provide the carbon credit developer the service in the 10 years.
So which means that you already have the contract with them, and now you're falling to test with the current project.
Yes, for test, and for the field survey, we already take the contract with the carbon credit developers. And in the future, for monitoring, we can also contract me.
Okay, thank you very much. Once again, that was Archeda. Big applause for Archeda. Thank you very much. Yeah, our future is in their hands といった感じですけれども。Now, moving on to the next presenter. And finally, it's going to be the last presenter of Pitch Stage Part 2. It's Enel Corporation. Whenever you get ready, whenever you are ready, let me know. Okay. So, let's get let's get started.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Takashi Kondo, CFO of NL. We aim to make an innovation of water infrastructure all over the world. Maybe already La Source explained about the water issue in the world due to the extreme weather and aging infrastructure or any others. So 2.1 billion people cannot access the hygiene water in the world. And WHO and UNICEF also reported the same same things. And 1.5% of GDP in Africa and South Asia is lost by the unsanitary water. So we'd like to change the actually transport method from first generation to third generation. That is already occurred by carried ourselves, transport by pipeline, and currently transport by the vehicle. And so fourth generation, we made the water on site instead of transporting. That means currently existing water infrastructure is making the hygiene water at the water treatment factory and provide by the pipelines. But we downsizing the purification system and instead each residences and not gonna have to deliver any like a pipeline and yeah, then people can access easily hygiene water from their tap in their house. And we also using external water sources like AWG, I mean water vapor in the atmosphere and river water, borehole, and rainwater storage and existing water sources as well. And our technology decentralized off-grid water infrastructure and purified and sterilized these waters and provide each use cases like machine installation, building in each house, smart city, and customization for each industries. This is for remarkable our technology. We can sterilize the water without any chemical like chlorine. We just using electric power and we can utilize reverse osmosis membrane filters without any wastewater, and we can store we can store zero bacteria condition over for 6 months, and we can generate water from the air. This is patent obtained 2011. This is the first footprint in the world. Then WaterGen is in Israel and SourceGlobal in United States. Bill Gates invested that company, but they just follow our technology, only AWG. They don't have any technology of sterilization technology and purification technology like reverse osmosis membrane filters. And we also can purify the water over 600 liters per day just using 30 watt-hours electric power. And we can provide evidence issued by the inspection center authorized Tokyo Metropolitan Government, and same as the storage water, we can storage after 6 months on standing. And this is the global market. Maybe you know the global market of the global water market is very huge, and our market position is very simple. Hitachi Meta Water or any other big company or only focus on centralized water infrastructure, then maybe only startup company focus on decentralized. Then Water is one of the famous water solution company in Japan, but they're only using reclaimed water. No player in drinkable water infrastructure. Even WaterGen and SourceGlobal is not aimed to making the new water infrastructure. That is the differentiation of the competitors. And this is our technology comparison compared with drainage use. That means water and seawater desalination technology as well. And huge impact point is, as I told, we have unique purification and sterilization and storage technology. And also, drainage reuses cannot be used for drinkable water, but seawater desalination had huge environment impact. UNEP already won about not to use seawater desalination. we already sell the market, go to market in these 3 models. And next step, we're gonna develop, building the model for each regions and global expansion. And finally, we're gonna make new off-grid water infrastructure to utilize like smart city or any other places. Okay, that is too much talking. This is our business model. In domestic market, we're gonna take the subscription model in Japan, but we'd like to make a global partnership and outlicensing model outside of Japan. And yeah, that is our result and use cases. We already launched 4,000 units and 1,000 enterprises. And we already collaborated with some local government like Hokkaido Bibai City and Tomioka City in Gunma, and Tokyo Metropolitan Government. And our entity group is one of the distributors in Japanese market, and we won the Nippon Innovation Award Grand Prize, KPMG, and any other pitch contest. And last July, I visited Zambia to meet Mr. Hichilema, is the president of Zambia, to discuss about the cholera prevention to utilize the technology. Yes, and this is our growth plan and IPO in 2030. And this is our team. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Big applause for NL Corporation. And moving on to the Q&A session. Do you have a question? Any question? Okay. Thank you very much once again. Big applause for NL Corporation.